Okay.
Okay.
Hi guys. So today I have my friend Miss Grace. So she is eager to talk, and actually she's the first person who I can get the interview. So here we go. Don't charge us like too much. We're doing it just for fun, and it's a good conversation. Long night. We have some time, so here we go. All right. I just set my phone and you lean over, and here you go. You can start talking. Introduce yourself and tell us your story.
Hi guys, my name is Grace. Um, I met Helen, and she is being very supportive. So we are having some interesting conversation, adult conversation, nurses with good and bad days, our experiences, and how to support each other in this journey.
Okay, so here we go. I think, guys, we saw not seeing. We're not. We're not getting in the screen. Okay, here we go. Let's move this stuff. Okay, so Grace, tell me your story. So how you became the nurse? What was your journey?
My journey was a very long one, but nursing is very satisfying and it's lucrative, especially if you have the heart to help. It was not easy. It took me a long time, and I could not go to school unless I pay from my pocket, because when I came to this country, I worked many hours. Everything people didn't do, I did them so that I get paid. And the government said I made too much money. And then the second one, they said I have a degree and I'm not qualified for any help. So I had to work hard enough to support my husband with the 4 children, so to have enough to pay for my school as I go.
Wow. So, now the same here. I wasn't qualified for any help because I was working 3 jobs, and then I applied for financial aid. I was denied. They told me that I'm making too much money, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I need just to stop working, and then I'll be qualified, and I can go and get my degree just sitting on my butt. So guys, something wrong with this picture. Please, you can write your comments and agree or disagree. It's interesting what you guys think about that. So tell me more. So you got your LPN.
Yes, I got my LPN, and because I was already done with my prereqs, I just went ahead and bridged to RN. And after the RN program, the company offered me some money, but the middleman, cut the money. And she didn't just cut mine, she cut everybody. We were 4 graduates, we all had different amounts, depending on how she likes you or she doesn't like you. But there was someone who had lower than I had, I think $2 lower than I had. And for her, she took away $5. For mine, she took away $3. And then the other person, we all had different amounts. So when the company knew about these, it was reported and she was investigated. And during the process of investigation, they found out that she's been doing this for a very long time. She was there for 21 years. That was her 21st year. And they saw a long list. And some people were already gone. And for those that were there, they in different departments, dietary, housekeeping, nursing, and otherwise, they rectified their pay and called them. Some people were upset and left. And but the company, the corporate office, asked her to put her papers together and leave in a month, and she was gone after that. So they reinstated. They gave me exactly what they wanted to give me, and the CEO, the administrator, and the DNS had a meeting with me apologizing that they didn't know that she put me through the search.
Okay, that's interesting story. So I have a story to share too. So my belief is that this country, the United States of America, was built by immigrants, hard-working people, and unfortunately, there is some people here. They still believe that there is no place for foreigners in this country. Anyway, did you notice that sometimes when you speak English, some people start
They say, eh?
yeah. So
Sometimes they say, speak English. I said, well, I haven't been to school.
Yeah, well, so the funny story I want to share, I was working, it was my traveling assignment, and I had one of my CNAs, and she's Hispanic. So she came to me and said, okay, Helen, this patient wants to see you. I was like, why? I was like, oh, you just need to go and talk to this person because he refusing my care. So I went into the room. Here I am, opened my mouth, and start talking to him. And he was just like, huh? I don't understand you. And living in this country, I used like this attitude. You can use to this kind of attitude, and you have to deal with it. So that, well, if you don't understand me, read my lips. So he decided that I was rude, and he said, I would like to see your charge nurse. I went to my charge nurse, and my charge nurse was 4 feet 2 inches Filipina girl.
Okay.
Who came into the room and started talking to this person with her Filipina accent, and he was just like getting red and puffy and almost shaking, and he was just like, okay, that's getting, it looks like a absurd. Can I talk to real person? Can I talk to the doctor? Here we go. The doctor, the I.C.U. intensivist, he was Caribbean. So that was the end of the story. He just walked into the room wearing dreads, like tied them in a tail, and he went into the room. So I think this patient, he requested to be transferred from this unit. So he didn't like our care because there was only one. He couldn't say that people of color were taking care of him, because here I am. I'm white, okay, but okay, I'm not the white, okay. Then I open my mouth. I have an accent. So this person was literally racist, and unfortunately, we have to deal with racism in this country. And I really want to ask you guys about your experience. What do you think about is this a problem in this country, still exist, or we just being too sensitive?
Or we just sweep it under the rug, and that it doesn't matter, you suck it up.
Well, I'm blessed to be in this country. So,
yeah, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Most blessed.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Thank you.